Welcome back to Turn on Game, the podcast, where we talk sports from an everyday guy's perspective. Like if you're at your local barbershop or bar. No punches are pulled, no F's are given. Just some guys letting you in on our respective opinions when it comes to sports and culture. I'm Frogg, and I'm here with two of my co-hosts. I got Chris J.
What's up, everybody?
Coach Junior.
What's up? What's up?
And we got Uncle Buck on the boards. Phil couldn't make today. He's traveling with the fam. We'll catch him next week. We are live in Blocky Studios on this beautiful July 21st, 2019. Today's episode is titled, Today Was a Good Day. That's a direct quote from the great Ice Cube.
Really?
O'Shea Jackson Sr.
Like senior.
As you can
put
tell.
his whole government out there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, please, Cube. It's all due respect.
Please, Cube. Please. I know you're in the city right now. Please, Cube.
Hey, he performed today, man.
At the
peak.
halftime?
Yeah, man. As y'all can tell, we're going to talk about Big Three because they were in OKC today at Chesapeake Energy Arena performing, and Cube performed. It was a good day for the crowd. It was pretty dope. So we're going to talk about their season and how it's been going so far and the games from today. We'll also, get, somewhat of a football preview. We're going to talk about what we got coming up on our football previews first. College football and NFL, fantasy football, all that. So the next few shows is going to be probably strictly football. We're going to sprinkle some baseball in there too. But we'll get you some word on the street with Chris J. That's what we're going to talk about talk about Big Three. All right. This is Turn on the Game, the podcast. We're going to take a pause for the cause, and we'll be back with Word on the Street with Chris J.
Turn on.
If you're looking for a good podcast to listen to, check out AKA Steve and Demi. I'm Steve.
I'm Demi.
And Demi, I understand we're getting some good reviews for the show.
We've got some great reviews, Steve. LA Times says exceptionally clean, smooth, and easy drinking. CNN said smooth, really smooth. Spirit Journal, impeccable quality, delicious.
I don't know that those sounds like things you would hear from the LA Times. What are you reading?
I'm just reading the label of a liquor bottle, actually.
That sounds appropriate.
Yep.
All right, AKA Steve and Demi.
You can find us on any podcast library, apparently. I guess we've really made it in the world. Just search AKA Show.
What time is it? Hey! What time is it?
About that time.
Hey!
Ladies
What
and
time is it?
gentlemen, Coming to the stage,
It's game time.
Electra.
What? Who? Is that your stage name? player?
No, I threw a little.
Making it rain on
I
you?
threw a little flashback in there from.
But you one of Floyd's favorites.
Man.
Money team. You on the money team,
No,
player?
but anyway.
Hey, he was at the Pacquiao fight.
Was he?
Yeah.
He trying to fight Pacquiao.
He might.
But this is Chris J. And
Word on the street.
Word on the street. Hey, let's talk about Big Three basketball in Oklahoma City today, man. Ice Cube and his whole league was here today. Played 3 games at the Peak. The first game was between the Aliens and the Ghost Ballers. Said Boilers, Lord. Ghost Ballers. The Aliens kind of blew them out. It was 51-35. It's not really a blowout, but it's a blowout in Big Three basketball, I think. My fault. But yeah, man, the Big Three came down. Everybody represented from Oklahoma City gave them a big turnout today. Shannon Brown had 18 for the Aliens, and Andre Owens came in second with 14 for the Aliens, who beat, like I was saying, the Ghost Ballers today. And
Is that Shannon Brown with the hair?
yeah, that's Shannon.
Whoa.
Is that Shannon Brown?
Yeah.
That is Shannon Brown. Yeah, that's Shannon Brown.
That's some of that sew-in.
He looked
Yeah.
different. It is some of that stuff.
No, I'm sorry, that's Brandon Rush. I think.
Brandon Rush.
Yeah, that's Brandon Rush. I'm sorry, it's Brandon Rush. Because
He in the okay.
yeah,
So here's
Brandon Rush is in the Big Three. Because Shannon Brown's braids are they're in the middle of his head now. He's got a receding hairline that's pretty tough. Yeah, that's Brandon Rush.
Oh, okay. Is he still with Monica?
I imagine, yeah.
Man, so go ahead. You can go ahead and read all that if you want.
Yeah, no, I was just going through it here. Like I said, Shannon Brown had 18 today, 18 and 10. He actually had a double-double, Shannon Brown. Andre Owens had 14 and 6. Brandon Rush had 9, 6 and 2. And Greg Oden had 6 and 3. This is all for the aliens.
Pretty Ricky Davis, 10 points, 5 rebounds.
Pretty Ricky Davis. Who's Pretty Ricky Davis?
Ricky Davis.
Oh, Ricky Davis. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, he threw the Pretty Ricky, and I'm like, man, who's Alex Scales had 12 and 5. Jamario Moon had 9 and 4, and these are for the Ghost Ballers. Carlos Boozer is playing for the Ghost Ballers. He didn't have any points today. Mike Bibby's even playing for the Ghost Ballers. He had two rebounds and 2 assists. But anyway, man, the aliens beat the Ghost Ballers again, 51-35 at the Peak. And another game we had today at the Peak was, let's take a look. Oh, we got it here. Trilogy versus the Enemies. I'm sorry. Trilogies beat the Enemies 50-38. Let's see here. Top performers today for the Enemies was Craig Smith had 18 points. Royce White, I'm scared to fly, had 9 points, 5 rebounds. Y'all like how I threw that in there?
Yeah.
I didn't get no.
Hey, Trilogy won?
Yeah, 50-38. And then the Trilogy, David Hawkins had 18 and 7, and then James White had 18 and 9.
White.
Yeah, the last game that was here was the Killer Threes versus the Ball Hogs. Killer Threes beat the Ball Hogs 50-35.
Your scrolling skills was terrible.
Top performers for this ball game was Steven Jackson had 11 points for the Killer Threes. Eddie Curry had 10, and Franklin Sessions had 17 and 10. Big double for him.
Frank Nitty.
The Ball Hogs, Will McDonald had 19 and 8, and Deshaun Stevenson,
Yeah.
Big Three,
Yeah.
had 12 and 4. Wow, the Big Three is taking all the NBA players. What's that?
Oh, okay, that's just some. Man, so yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about because I see cats in the Big Three
That still should be in the league.
that still should be in the league. There should be a cap on age limit. I want to see legends. I don't want to see guys that couldn't play, couldn't hack it in the league, and now they starring in the Big Three. That ain't what's doing it for me.
So let me ask you. Now, did Perry Jones get injured and he's trying to play in the Big Three to come back to the NBA?
Something happened with his health. I don't think he's trying to come back to the NBA, but
Well, he said that.
He said he's trying to come back?
Yeah,
he
said
did?
that.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well,
maybe it is.
That's another thing. Perry Jones, for instance, is part of my point. This dude is so young, he can still be he's supposed to be still in the league, but he can't cut it. He can't hack it in the NBA, so he's in the Big Three.
Right.
I don't want to see those guys. I didn't want to see them in the league. In my Big Three, I want to see legends. I want to see old cats playing 3-on-3 basketball like it was supposed to be when they first started. Now they trying to get all this marketing and they behind the big CBS monster, so they trying to get as much dollars as they possibly can.
That's how the first season of the Big Three was.
Yeah, that's
they
the
only
concept.
had like 6 teams. So I guess they trying to expand, like you said, marketing and everything. They're trying to expand now.
But the thing is,
getting younger and younger.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, there's still some older cats
That
could
can
be
play.
playing.
Yes.
Yeah, but do they want to play? That's the question.
I don't.
That's the
Maybe
big question.
maybe Cube ain't reaching out to him.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Possibly.
I don't know. It's just crazy to me because some of these cats, they should be in the basketball tournament versus in the Big Three. Because the basketball tournament, that tournament, that's where you still got the young cats that's almost fresh out of college.
Kyle Orton is playing
few
today
years.
in the basketball tournament.
Was he?
Kyle Orton, yeah.
Yeah.
Playing
It was
for,
Willie Reed was playing.
He was.
The Marcus Cousins got a team.
Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins' team. I think they won today.
They won. Yeah, they advanced.
His brother's playing for him. But Kyle Orton's playing for. Matter of fact, he plays for the Marcus Cousins team. Yeah.
Marcus Cousins got a squad.
So back to the Big Three. It was a player that was supposed to be in there that wasn't. Did y'all hear about that?
Who?
Lamar.
He got kicked out.
He got kicked out.
Yeah, because he had that honey coming out.
Oh, he got kicked out because he's trash.
No, he got kicked out because he couldn't pass that test.
Plus, he was out there looking like trash. Don't nobody want to see your legends scoring 5 and 10 points. That's just ridiculous.
Well, you got something that wasn't going on today.
And that's another point. I mean, I don't. Who wants to watch that? Nobody wants to watch that kind of basketball.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I mean, my whole thing.
Perry
is
Jones didn't score in the first 2 games he played.
But he came back that third game
13 points.
strong.
13 points.
Yeah, but that's Big 3 basketball. It's only going to 50. That's pretty good if we're only going to 50. And you playing 3-on-3.
I guess if you say so. I mean, Gilbert Arenas looked like he was out there like he was carrying 2 niggas on his back.
What they call him? What they call him?
Agent Zero.
No, they called him something else too. Chibata, something that means hot.
I don't know if he got hot because he hit 1 shot from when I was watching.
But I mean, I like I like the league. I guess I don't necessarily. I'm probably not gonna watch every week. I mean, I'll keep up with it throughout the media, but I mean, I just think that 3-on-3 basketball just reminds me too much of street basketball, like the 3-on-3 tournaments they used to have down here in the city or whatever. I just not.
Those are the good old days.
I'm just really not into. I want to see some run. I want to see going up and down the court. I don't want to see.
The only reason why it's
basketball.
half court is because, and it's 3-on-3 is because it's supposed to be
An
old
man's league.
legends
Right.
playing, old NBA legends. I'll put it that way.
Right.
Yeah, this got the whole arena smelling like Bengay.
That's fine.
Icy,
I would
and
pay.
icy hot.
I would pay those ticket prices. I wouldn't pay them the ticket prices they was trying to charge to go see the cast that was playing today.
Yeah.
Just not doing it. But if you got Iverson and some of the guys that could still play that was in that era that was great, I want to see it.
Yeah.
They might not score a lot of points. I don't care. But it's just a chance to
Right.
see the legend play, interact with them, during the game and whatnot. All these cats that's playing now, I don't know who they are. I don't. Oh yeah, he's playing league. Oh, but I mean he's 25. Why is he here?
Exactly.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? Why
Well,
is he
he
not
used to
still
play
in the league?
but he never got in the games.
I don't care. I don't want to see that. He's not an NBA legend.
Yeah, it's kinda
NBA
crazy.
trash.
No,
But
man.
shout out to the Big 3 for coming to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, for sure.
We
man,
appreciate
for
the
sure.
love.
Yay!
Keep coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll be back. Shit, they packed the house. They'll be back. They want them
Uncle
chips.
Buck, they didn't even catch that.
Oh, I heard you.
I heard you.
With the Cube.
I heard you.
Shout out to Cube. No, but hey man, we're going. Y'all want to talk about anything else besides the Big 3, or? I mean, that's all I had was the Big 3. I wanted to, since they stopped in Oklahoma City today, showed us some love. I wanted to show them a little love. But I didn't have anything else.
Okay. Well, we can take a pause with the calls.
All right, we'll be back with just some more football preview.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll be back. Turn on.
Turn on.
I'm Michael Eric Owen,
And I'm DT of the One Mic, One Voice podcast.
a show that is created to give space where your voice, ideas, and informed opinions can be heard, appreciated, and debated.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, One Mic, One Voice podcast. Follow us on our Twitter, the number 1 Mic _ the number 1 Voice. Or follow us on Instagram at One Mic, One Voice.
You can also listen to us on Podbeam, Stitcher, and iTunes. And if you want to email us at contact@onemikonevoice.com.
And if you just want to get all of our content, go to onemikonevoice.com or blackenstudios.com.
Oklahoma Humanities Brain Box podcast uses the humanities to take listeners on a deep dive into the issues affecting American society and culture. Join some of Oklahoma's most interesting and knowledgeable humanities scholars to explore how history, literature, ethics, philosophy, and other humanities fields inform our understanding of current events and the human experience. And to find the Brain Box podcast, simply search Brain Box Podcast on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, and any other podcasting library. If you have any ideas or comments rattling around in your noggin, email us at brainbox@okhumanities.org.
All right. We are back in the building. All right, so let's get into some football, man.
It is that time of year, ladies and gentlemen. Just about. I know some some camps open this week. At least one did. I want to say it was who was that? This past weekend, training camp.
Denver Broncos.
Yeah, Denver Broncos.
Had they training camp
opened up. Man, I'm ready, man.
You ready?
Ready for the season, bro. A lot of camps is actually coming up in this week. We got. I had it pulled up, man. My phone went blank on me.
Buck, you got ESPN? My laptop is tripping. So we talking NFL or we talking college first?
Whatever you.
College gonna come first.
Well, we can talk about college. Actually, NFL comes first. NFL is about to start preseason.
Yeah, but actual games.
Yeah, but I mean, we can talk about college. I've been watching all the top 25 games of 2018, 2019. This last few weeks, they showed the OSU-OU game. Came in at number 16 last night.
Football?
Yeah, from last year. You know, they went, I think it was 47-46. OU ended up pulling it out last year, but that was a good game. For our TBT, $2 million. Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Hey, did you know, just since you mentioned the basketball tournament, $2 million grand prize, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can be a GM if your team is selected. Like if you get enough good players, you get a good strong fan base, they'll select your team. And then you can, if you win the $2 million, you negotiate the winnings, how you would split it up with the players.
Mm-hmm.
From 1 to, you can get up to 15 players, but you got to have at least 9 to start.
Some guys had 7.
Yeah, they probably had just 9.
Yeah.
Because you can't have no less than 9.
Oh, no less than 9.
No
okay.
less than 9.
Yeah. But y'all seen because
the more money to distribute with
right.
the less players.
I noticed that because one team was getting I think they was getting like 200 and some grand a piece.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins' team was getting like 167,000 a piece.
Yeah.
No, 162,000 a piece.
Yeah, it's in the hundreds of thousands if you win it.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to think, you get $2 million, so let's just take $1 million off of that for the ownership, and then you spend $1 million on the players.
Yeah.
That's a nice little chunk of change.
Yeah, for 6 games. All you gotta do is win 6 games. I mean, it ain't easy, but win 6 games and.
But how they do it though, how you can be a part of the whole tournament aspect and get a team stuff. That part is easy. You just gotta get a good team.
CP3 got a team.
Do it?
Yeah, they call Team CP3.
All right, so college football, man. Who we got going to? Okay, let's just start here. We got any predictions for the Final Four, college football?
Yeah, I'm going to say. Man.
I already know the first 2 I got. I got Clemson, Alabama. Then, with Urban Meyer gone, I give the slight edge to Michigan. Of course, I got OU in there. So I got Alabama, Clemson, Michigan, Oklahoma in my Final Four.
Yeah, that I was thinking the same thing.
It'll be Michigan playing either Alabama or Clemson, and OU playing the other one that Michigan doesn't play.
Yeah.
Because what they're going to try to do is get that rematch with Clemson and Alabama. But
no, I think what they gonna try to do is get that OU Alabama.
No, they want Clemson Alabama.
For the simple
they
fact,
don't care about Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
They don't care about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts would be. I want to see that for Jalen Hurts.
Right. Exactly.
I want to see him in the national championship game for him. But the national media don't care about Oklahoma. They hate on Oklahoma as much as quick as they can. They don't want to see Oklahoma in the national playoffs and the Final Four. So they're not going to give them a favorable matchup. They mess around and give Alabama first game.
Yeah, true.
Ain't that what they did last year?
Yeah,
We lost to Alabama, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would rather see Jalen Hurts take out Alabama first game, reach the playoff, reach the championship game,
Yeah.
and then have to play either Michigan or Clemson or whoever else is there.
Man, but
That's a redemption story.
But you know, I said I was thinking the same. But man, everybody better watch out for Georgia too.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Who they got?
Man, Georgia,
Georgia, man. Georgia is always
They number 4 right now.
yeah, but they never live up to the hype. They never live up to expectations. Never.
They still got Jake Fromm. He's a serious quarterback.
Yeah, for the league. He gonna be a top pick for the league. But as far as like
Still got Swift in the
you know,
backfield.
they're gonna win. They're gonna win a lot of games in the regular season. But you know what? They go through that rough SEC season where they playing nothing but powerhouses. And then when it comes time to get into the playoffs, they got one too many losses
Yeah, true.
to get there. They ain't gonna be able to. They can't survive the SEC. Hell, they got Alabama, LSU.
Yeah.
LSU always sneaky good.
Yeah,
LSU
LSU is
they-
what, number 5, number
7.
6?
Number 7.
They beat teams that are favored when you would think they wouldn't beat them.
But I'm telling you who we got to watch out for, man. We got to watch out for them Longhorns in the Big 12, man. That's what you got to watch out for. I'm going to tell you right now, man. Them Longhorns,
I'd
man.
say the Pokes before the Longhorns.
No, absolutely not, man. Them Longhorns, they
drunk on OSU.
number 9, man. And
OSU,
they still got Ellinger, and he lit the ass up last year.
OSU ain't gonna do nothing until they make a coaching change.
No, OSU they
But
man.
Texas, they can't get past Oklahoma.
Well, we're gonna see.
Can't do
I hope they can't. But
Now we got Jalen Hurts, man. We're gonna have
it's gonna
3
be nice, man.
Heisman Trophy winners in a row.
You think they're gonna give it to another
3
OU
in a
quarterback?
row. If OU makes to the playoffs, Jalen Hurts is winning the Heisman Trophy.
He should.
Mark my words. I said it here first on Turn the Game, the podcast.
He should.
3 for OU.
He should. And that would be
July 21st, 2019.
That's right. That's right.
July 21st.
That's today.
Oh, I was like, I'm thinking, is that what they?
I believe in that dude, man.
I'm
They
like,
did
is that
him.
when they announced the Heisman? I was like, no,
Man,
really?
he's got a lot of redemption in him.
Man.
I believe in that
dude.
dude, man. They did
To-
him
to
dirty
put-
in
yeah.
Alabama. They did him
Dude.
dirty.
OU's offense is still crazy, man. Their defense with this new cat, I think they got it, man. He told all them cats.
CeeDee Lamb gonna win a wide receiver
Oh yeah, C. Lamb, yeah, he gonna.
award.
Yeah.
What
But-
is it?
but
The
they got-
Biletnikoff?
Yeah, but they got another receiver too that's
But
dangerous.
CeeDee Lamb on another level.
Yeah, C.D. Lamb is
He on another level.
He is.
He one of them cats where you know he can ball.
He gonna go to the
Now,
league.
now what is
Yeah.
it? What is that award they give the best quarterback and receiver tandem?
Davey O'Brien. Wait, quarterback receiver tandem?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
Is that a award?
I want to say it's an award.
Wide receiver quarterback tandem?
Yeah,
My internet a little slow. Buck,
I've never. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what, man.
who won it last year?
I don't. Honestly, I don't think that's. I don't think.
Let me look up.
You don't think it's one?
No, I don't think it's an. I don't think it's a award that they actually give out like at the award ceremony.
okay.
It's a Coach
But-
Junior
but-
award.
No, it's something that they talk about the best
Receiver,
quarterback receiver tandem.
You might be right. I mean, you might be. Let's take a look and see. I might be wrong. Award.
It might not be, but
Biletnikoff is the receiver.
it may not be. It just may be something that the commentators just talk about.
Right.
Frogg gonna try and clown me, Coach Junior Award.
Hey, that could be a new thing. You never know.
Hey, man,
Shoot.
you can start something today. You can,
Hey,
And why that's. I mean, I could see that being an award. I mean, both of them get to go up there and get,
Especially in college, because
Because
you always got
college,
one great quarterback and then always a great receiver to pair with that quarterback. So, I mean, I don't see why it couldn't be an award. It could be the turn on the game, quarterback, wide receiver duo.
Man, shut up. Are you serious?
Award.
and that could be something.
We can give it out at the Jim Thorpe Hall of Fame.
Hey, that could be legit.
You know what I'm saying?
We can start something right now.
Why not? Sky's the limit.
Yeah, go to the awards and hand it out yourself. Hold up, I got another one.
Show's not over yet. We got one more.
Y'all crazy. Anyway, so I couldn't find the award you was talking about, but
Like I said, it may not have been one. But
now it's a talking point for sure.
yeah,
We can come back to this, and we can do the 21 segment on our preview show, college football preview show.
okay.
And we can do top 5 greatest wide receiver combo duos. You know, you get your list, you
In
get
college?
your list in college. Yeah, we're on my college show, and I'll have my list. Phil will have his list, and then we can do that for sure.
Get down through there.
I guess I'm not gonna have a list. You didn't say me.
I said you.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I pointed to you and everything.
I'm just playing.
Play
No,
it back.
but yeah, man. It's gonna be a good college football season. I think, man. I'm just, there really is not a dominant team. I mean, you can't even say Alabama.
Bama?
You can't say Alabama's dominant right now.
Clemson?
You can't really say.
Well, they smacked Alabama?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
That's 1A, 1B.
Well,
It's tough to say.
Hey, let me ask this question. How many players did Alabama and Clemson lose to the league?
I mean, I'm not gonna say a lot, but it was enough. I
To
know.
make an adjustment on their talent?
But see, the thing about it is those types of schools, they have their backups are just
starters.
as talented
Yeah.
and can start anywhere
Their
else. So
backups
they
are
got
starters everywhere
dudes
else.
coming in that's, they already was
And then their new class of recruits that come in
right.
to back up the guys that was backing up the guys in front of them
Right, that's,
are just as good.
5-star recruits coming in to back
know?
up.
Some of them come in to start. So
Yeah,
no, I mean, to answer your question, no, it don't.
just like
impact them.
OU, they're the same way. So we gonna see.
It's like North Carolina and Duke back in the day, as far as basketball. Didn't matter who left. They still gonna retool and still be good.
Next
still be
man
top
up.
10.
Next man up.
Who y'all didn't give me y'all predictions? Come on.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say the top 4 is gonna be.
forgot about that.
Top 4 for me is Alabama, Clemson, OU, and man, I kind of want to say Michigan, but then just depends.
Y'all forgetting about Notre Dame?
Notre Dame,
They went undefeated.
Yeah, but
What that mean?
they
That was last year.
they got obliterated in the playoffs. So nobody wants to see that again.
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't they
but
get obliterated?
still.
Mine is Alabama, Clemson, OU, and Georgia.
I can see that.
Alabama, Clemson, OU, and Georgia. Okay. So it means, if it's Georgia, they can only have one loss, and that's to possibly Alabama. Right?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna throw Michigan in there like
They had one loss last year.
and then yeah, OU got in over them because of that. And OU had one loss. OU lost to who last year? Who did OU lose to? OU lost to somebody ridiculous.
Was it Houston in the beginning?
It was somebody early. No, that was not last year.
Houston was year before last.
Yeah. We went to.
Was it Army?
No,
We went to that game.
We obliterated Army.
Didn't we?
No, we went to OSU games.
What game do we go to in Texas?
SMU, Houston.
Oh, okay. UCF went undefeated last year.
What that mean?
Well, fools. What's your favorite word? Fool's gold. We've seen that.
That's 10 carat.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't care. Dude, LSU lost 3 games last year. Yeah, man. It's when it comes to college football, it's top heavy. I mean, it's you gonna have the 2 Clemson and Alabama fighting it out, and then you gonna have those that's trying to squeak in like OU, and that's just on reputation because
He said squeaky in.
nah, I'm being for real because OU can never win the game that they're supposed to win when it comes to the championship. They get there and they get their tail kicked.
Yeah, they can't win. Yeah.
I mean, it's like Kyler Murray forgot how to play against Alabama. I guess he ain't never seen speed and size like that up until that point. But come on, man, this is a big game. You're supposed to rise to the occasion, not get ran 28-0 first half. It just didn't make any sense, and that's why OU never gets any respect.
Yep.
And nobody wants OU to get in, and they be pissed when they get in, but they only get in because they win the Big 12 every year, and they have maybe 1 loss. Two losses, they out.
OU lost to Texas last year.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, they lost to Texas 45
That's what I thought.
45-48. Yeah.
How you remember that, Texas fan? You ain't say nothing?
What do you mean?
I couldn't remember who was over here trying to remember who they lost to.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad.
Get off your phone, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, they lost to Texas.
It was a good game too. Y'all was getting blown out, and then y'all made a good comeback towards like fourth quarter,
Yeah.
and couldn't seal it. Yeah, couldn't seal it.
Yeah, because we ended up losing by what, 7?
3.
Couldn't seal it.
48-45.
Yeah.
Coach Junior.
So
Couldn't seal it.
So
Couldn't seal it.
OU will beat Texas this year. So they'll end
They
up.
won't seal it.
They're gonna beat Texas. Might lose to OSU.
No, hell no. Excuse my language.
Might lose to OSU.
Man, OSU is going to be right this year.
But if
Yeah,
they
lost y'all's
don't,
mind.
they'll be undefeated going into the playoff.
OSU.
So you're saying that OU's only losses this year is going to come to a Big 12 team.
Yes. No. I'm talking about going into the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Going into the playoffs. They only play. Well, I mean, they non-conference games don't count because they don't play nobody non-conference. When it comes to the playoffs, though, they got to show me that they can win in the playoffs for me to believe
Actually,
it.
they non-conference schedules.
I root for them and all, but I mean, you got to stop laying down to the SEC.
Actually, our non-conference schedule ain't too simple.
Who
We play
that
Houston. Play Houston the first week. Then we play South Dakota. Then we play UCLA.
UCLA down. It's a down year for them.
And then we go on the Big 12 play.
Houston is the threat. Non-conference.
Is it? That's in Norman, right? Yeah, that's in Norman. About to say, man. See if we can. But yeah, man. So yeah, I don't see him losing any games going into the playoff. Texas is gonna be a big week though. That's gonna be a big game, man.
Yeah, of
October 12th, man, 11 a.m.
Y'all think Urban Meyer coming back anytime soon?
Nah,
I think he is.
I think Urban might be done.
Man,
I think he come back.
no.
He'll be in.
He'll go to a school that's on the rise. That's gonna lose a coach.
He gonna go to a school that's in warm climate. He gonna come back next year.
Nah, he gonna be in. He gonna follow Stoops and oh boy, they're gonna be in them other little leagues, coaching, XFL, something like that. I think.
I don't know if that's gonna last.
Well, I know the other one didn't last.
The AAF or whatever.
Yeah, Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that lasted a whole 3 weeks.
American Alliance of Football. What happened? Pay your players. So, did everybody get a prediction?
Yep.
Yep.
Who you got winning national championship? Realistically, realistically, take off your Homer glasses. Realistically, who you got winning national championship?
So how do you say realistically if OU is going to be in the
I
playoffs?
realistically think
if
that OU can win
if
it.
OU is going to be in the playoffs, because we're from Oklahoma,
Yeah.
you're going to say, man, realistically, you can't say Oklahoma.
that's
That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm about to
I
about to poke my eyes out for saying what I'm about to say, but that's just like y'all saying every year that the Dallas Cowboys are gonna be in the Super Bowl. It's because you're fans of that program, so you're fans of OU. You picked OU to make it to the playoffs.
I
When I say
realistically think they can win it.
no, you don't. When I say realistically, I mean look at the history.
History is history. History is over with.
History is history. They haven't won a national championship since 2000, right? And they didn't been in dang near 10 championship games.
So that means that they can't win it just because they haven't won one in 2 years?
Yes, man, yes.
Man, get out of
yes,
here.
Yes, that's what that means.
The only reason they didn't win it last year because they had a terrible defense.
I knew y'all was going to pick OU.
That's the only reason they didn't win it last year because they had a terrible defense.
I shouldn't even ask.
If they had a decent defense,
I just
they would have
asked a
won.
question. I hadn't even made my pick.
Okay, go ahead.
I just asked a question.
You got a great question. You got a great question.
Your pick is going to be OU, but go ahead. Go ahead. Just officially say it for the fans. Say it. Just go ahead and say it officially.
Yeah, officially OU.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I really honestly think they can win it. I mean,
here's the thing.
With the new revamped defense.
Yeah, come
Y'all
on.
think they can really beat Alabama?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
With the revamped defense.
They should have beat them last year.
A revamped defense.
Right.
They should have beat them
And
last
the
year.
offense is always in
when
our
they
house.
spotted Alabama
The
28
offense-
points in
the
the first
offense-
half.
They should have beat them last year.
Yeah, we putting up. They putting up what 45 points a game.
So you guys feel like they're going to go undefeated this year?
I think so. Yeah.
Regular season. You talking about the whole way?
Whole thing.
The whole
if they
way. The
plan on
whole
winning.
way. The whole way.
You too, Uncle Virginia, right?
If
Right?
they don't throw away that trash game that they lose every year, I believe they'll go undefeated.
Yeah, they always have one trash game, but I think.
Do y'all think Dallas is going to go undefeated?
Hey,
Simple question. I'm just being cool.
Hey.
I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
I say Dallas Cowboys going to be the Super Bowl champions this year.
You said it last year.
Exactly. I put it on the wood last year.
Yeah, they didn't even make the playoffs.
No, I'm talking about this year.
No, fool, you said the year before last they was gonna win the Super Bowl. You put it on the wood.
McIntyre was on her, and I said on the wood, Dallas Cowboys your 2020 Super Bowl champs.
And you lied to us.
Huh?
And you lied to us.
No, you said 2020.
2020. That's this
that
year.
was last year.
No, that's this year.
This year.
So last year you predicted that year they were going to not do anything.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
No.
Every year he said he gonna win the Super Bowl. Don't let him try to act like he didn't predict last year's Super Bowl champs too.
So you feel like they're gonna go undefeated?
I put it on. No, I ain't said undefeated.
Okay.
I said I put it on the wood at the end of after the Super Bowl last year when McIntyre was on the show. I said my prediction on the wood.
But I think earlier, like last year, at the start of the year, you said Cowboys was going to
most
win
definitely.
in 2019. But it's okay.
Oh,
Chris,
most
do you think they're
definitely.
going undefeated?
No, they're not going to.
Do you think they're going to win the Super Bowl?
I do believe they're going to win the Super Bowl
Hey,
this year.
here's
They're not going to go undefeated, but not 16.
At least both of them know that.
Here's the bad thing. At one point last year, they were 0-3, 1-3.
0-3 at the beginning of the year.
Something to that effect.
Yeah. It was like crickets in here.
Well,
and your point being,
they were battling for the same record as the Tennessee Titans, who was trash. Right?
Yeah.
Man, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute. Is that your team?
Yeah.
That you calling trash?
Oh yeah,
Man, what kind of fan are
I'm
you?
a realist.
He recognized trash as trash.
I won that bet though.
What bet?
That we had.
No, it was me and him.
Yeah, can I get paid?
It was me and you.
No. So
No.
we not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there because you did get paid. But every year you say Cowboys gonna win the football, the Super Bowl.
But I
Where's the
put it on
line
wood
get
every
drawn at?
They don't have one.
So that's just what it is. So like, if you're a sport fan, you just can't draw a line. Like that's like Phil coming here and say, "Oh, 49ers are gonna win in 2020."
Nah, Phil better say 2030.
And we all know there's no way.
2035.
But will y'all down him for clowning him?
You honestly think there's no way the Cowboys can win the Super Bowl?
I didn't say that. I was just curious.
No way.
Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, who's your prediction on the Super Bowl?
If
Chicago
anybody,
Bears.
I would say the Rams got a good
No
chance.
way. No
Rams.
way.
The
Todd
Patriots. The
Gurley.
Patriots are always there. I would pick the
No
Patriots
way.
over the Cowboys every year until Tom Brady gone. I'll pick the Patriots over the Cowboys.
You'll pick anybody this
Hey,
till Tom Brady gone. Till
that-
Tom Brady gone.
Hey,
They-
when the
they
show
go-
started, they was talking about Tom Brady was running a 6'5" 40.
Nah, he run. You
You didn't hear that?
What was that?
Oh, yeah, that's what your phone was playing earlier.
What does the 40 got to do with
Yeah, he don't need a run.
He's got about 5 or 6 Super Bowls.
His
He's got 6. He's got 6.
His for sure shot is gone.
Yeah.
Gronkowski got him out of a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
That is true.
Gronkowski got him out of a lot of situations during the game.
But that's not going to rule
And
Tom
that's-
Brady out.
Oh, it's not going to rule him out. It's not going to rule him out, but
They're
it's
still
not
making
going
it to
it's
the
not
playoffs.
going to get them a Super Bowl.
That's just like last year.
And that's why Tom wants Gronk to come back so damn
what's
bad.
See, he want him to come back.
He's smart.
Hold up. That's the same situation when Witten didn't play last year.
Oh,
When Witten, that's why.
come on, man. Jason Witten, right out of retirement. Come on, man.
Hey, so that's
Hey,
why Brady
I'm
won't
glad
Gronk
he's
to come
back. I'm glad he's back. But he might be third in the depth chart at tight end.
Dude,
Hey man,
it never,
So that's y'all saving grace?
no,
never
man,
fails.
we didn't say that.
No, I was just asking. You didn't
Hey,
say so. I
but,
just
but y'all
asked,
need to
that's all.
start, Frog.
everything leads to a Dallas Cowboy.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need to start listening to the commentators and then paying attention to.
We could be talking about.
paying attention to statistics.
We could be talking about food. And well, if Leon Lett wouldn't have just laid on the football, what are you talking about?
We could have ate them hot wings.
What are you talking about? Jason Witten.
Wow, you went back to Leon Lett.
I'm just saying, everything leads back to the Cowboys. And so, oh my God. So with the comparison between the Patriots and the Cowboys, I take Bill Belichick.
That's a crazy
Over-
comparison.
Who y'all's coach?
Because you guys don't have anywhere.
Who y'all's coach?
Come on.
I can't
At
think
least
of
as
his name.
history
right now.
goes.
I'm not no disrespect.
Jason Garrett.
Jason,
man.
yeah,
Dallas
Jason
don't
Garrett.
compare.
Yeah. No
Okay,
disrespect.
okay.
And
Now,
most
now,
teams don't.
now,
Most
now,
teams
now,
can't
let-
compare to the Patriots.
Now let me ask y'all this question.
as far as history goes.
Right.
As far
Yeah,
as
right.
see,
Current.
we talking about history. We talking about history.
Currently.
History is over with.
Currently.
History is over with.
Tom Brady
It's
versus
in the
Dak.
books. It's in the books. So you tell me, the Patriots and the Cowboys, who has the better team wise as far as players this year coming up?
The Patriots.
You better do some investigation.
The Patriots.
You better do some investigation.
I
The
think
Patriots.
y'all have talent. I'm not going to knock that.
Man, you better
Patriots
do
got like cheat codes. And as long as I ain't trying to ride
You
Tom
talking about
Brady,
name
but
recognition.
as long as he's
Come on,
there,
care about name recognition?
No, I'm talking about.
We're talking about
I'm
player for
talking
player.
about player for player.
Quarterback,
team, yeah.
quarterback. Okay, Tom Brady. He's gonna probably outplay.
but he
Dak.
affects the whole offense.
Thank you.
The running back. Yeah, you're right. Running back.
He affects also
Ezekiel's
the
gonna
other
kill
team's defense.
with Sony Michel.
Yeah, but is he gonna be playing that game? Because I mean, you never know when he's gonna be suspended. Because dude can't get off the drink.
And that is fast.
Can't get off the drink. Can't lead.
Y'all like to do risky stuff.
You know what
now,
I'm saying?
man.
But the thing is, Dayton already is no punishment going on.
We got running back by committee. No. I understand that he ain't been found guilty or nothing, or whatever. But it's something gonna happen. He is known to do something stupid at a crucial time in the season.
We're talking about position for position.
Right. You got the
player
running
for
back.
player.
You got the running back.
Sony Michel ain't bad though.
Wide
He's not-
receiver.
he's not-
You got the wide receiver. You got the skill positions beside quarterback. I give that to y'all. But you said as a team, these guys on the Patriots, they don't. It's not individual. It's a team sport. They work as a team.
we
Y'all worried about getting y'all's money first. Everybody, Ezekiel gonna hold out. Is he even gonna play this year? Because he won a contract. He got 2 years left. You talking about honor your contract, player.
Right.
Play through your contract,
Right.
player.
And he will.
Well,
And he
gonna.
will.
He's holding out. He says he's gonna hold out for another
He's
contract.
gonna play.
Was that last episode?
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah,
He's
fresh on
gonna
my brain.
He's gonna play.
Play through your contract. Honor
You
your
said fresh
contract.
You said on the plantation, is that what you said?
I ain't gonna go there. Ain't no telling who's listening right now. Shout out to my bosses. I need my job.
You can come work for me.
Amari, brother, how much you gonna pay me?
That's that cowboy talking again. It's that Dallas cowboy talking again.
You know, no disrespect to you, but you ain't got a W nothing. Give me an I something. Can I get an I-9 or something? A 10 something? Anyway, Amari want his money. Dak want his money. Everybody on the Cowboys worried about getting their money. Everybody on the Patriots, they play.
I can't see. It looks like a light is popping up in Uncle Junior's head. He's looking for something, and like he just like someone's turn off the light.
That's That's gonna be a distraction all year.
I'm listening.
It's gonna be a distraction all year. Jason Garrett always on the hot seat. He can't win enough games to save his life. He don't never know when this is gonna be his last season or if he's gonna get booted in the middle of the season. All he can do is smile and clap. Smile and clap.
Sorry.
Patriots.
So wait.
Don't nobody worry about.
If you don't mind, Frog, let me
Go
ask him a quick question. So with everything he just stated, how do y'all feel? Was he speaking facts?
It's all facts.
Yeah, because you look. Yeah.
No, it's factual.
So how's that 2020 lineup then, or 2020 Super Bowl?
But see, the thing about it is the season is still what 8 weeks away.
Hey,
we gonna line
Jerry
all that
Jones.
out.
That's a lot of problems.
We gonna line out. We gonna
Jerry
line all that
Jones
out.
is gonna make sure it happens.
Let me give.
We gonna line all that
He's
out.
trying to because he had to go beg Jason Witten to come and save Dak's tail. Please come back and play and be his because he ain't got no outlet. He ain't got no safety.
Actually,
no safety
man,
net.
we got two tight ends, Swain.
Them
Swain.
tight ends
Swain.
was trash.
Oh no, they came along at the end of the year.
Y'all didn't do nothing.
Yes. Jason Witten, he's probably gonna be the third string tight end.
The 16 game season is not a training camp for the Dallas Cowboys. You cannot say, by week 17 they was better. No, you can't treat it like training camp, man. That's why you wouldn't got Witten. It's cool. It's just be realistic. They wouldn't got Witten so he can be Dak's safety net because Dak can't throw the ball down the field to save his life. And Amari, sorry, bruh. You came out here to stretch the field, but he can't get it to you. That's what Dak was saying. What's the wide receiver from OSU that used to play for y'all?
Oh, it's Dez Bryant.
Yeah, that's what Dez was saying. Can't do it. Can't win with him. Bring me back Romo. Can't get the ball to me.
Speaking of Tony Romo, he did a great job at the golf. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, he's a phenomenal
he
golf
played
player.
with,
He's a better golfer than he was football
Oh,
player.
did he play in the Open Championship?
Yeah, he won. If I'm correct.
He won the amateur.
The amateur.
I'll try to pull it up real quick. Keep going.
Yeah, Tony Romo's.
I didn't know he won. I know he's in the Open
He's a
Championship.
superior athlete. I mean, besides football. But he's a better quarterback than Dak. I'll give y'all that.
By the numbers.
Texas State Open, is that what he won?
I think maybe so. Where do you see that at?
11 hours ago.
Did I click on the wrong one?
No, it's cool. He's got a trophy in his hand. That's his first trophy he's ever had in his hand. I'll tell you that. As an athlete.
Well, I got the belt on though.
Hey, and he got that same look on his look at that. No, go down. Look at that smirk on his face. He got the same smirk on his face that he had on the football field.
He's looking like, man, this could have been football.
He said, I could
have been a good one. Come on, man. Really? You got to talk about Dak Prescott when Tony Romo's winning his championship in golf.
Hey, man, that's how it is, man.
That's what y'all do?
They just letting you know. It's Dak's team.
I bet y'all would take Tony Romo coming back, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That
was a long pause.
As a quarterback coach.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about as a quarterback.
To play?
To play.
No.
I wouldn't bring him back. No, not over Dak. No.
You got to say that now
You're
because
loyal.
Because Dak he's submitted in there. It's all good. Y'all gonna go 8-8 again?
You stupid. Hey, what about this Hall of Fame this year, man?
Who is it? Jerry Jones?
No,
He's
the Hall of Fame
presenting.
class is Reed. I'm glad Reed's in.
Is that Tomlin?
Yeah, that's Tomlin. This is where them prior to them getting head coaching jobs, how they started. That was his first job. I think it was with the Cardinals, maybe. He was like a
wow.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but see, that's old boy. That's the Rams coach.
Sean McVay.
Yeah.
He's in
Which
high
he
school.
was probably
He looked like he was in high school.
15.
Looked like he was on some uppers.
Look at John Gruden though.
Yeah, John Gruden.
Who is
Above
this
him is look at Belichick.
Yeah.
Right above yeah, so but yeah, the Hall of Fame is the Hall of Fame this year is gonna be different, man. I mean, Ed Reed, I think he's gonna have a good speech.
So we got Kevin Mawai, Johnny Robinson, Ed Reed, Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez is in it. But you always get that 1 year where every year you got at least two cats that's gonna give a crazy speech. Ed Reed gonna,
I don't think it's gonna be Ed Reed. Ed Reed is subdued, man. He ain't a rah dude.
right. So it might not be none of that this year because I don't. No, it's gonna be quite subpar this year. But it's next week.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame games next week, August 3rd.
Oh man.
Or August 2nd, one of the two. Yeah, it's coming up, yo.
Quick.
Hey man.
Yeah, that's the first game of the season.
Hey man. You haven't responded to my text.
You got
about
mine right.
Fantasy football. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, just a second.
Man, I haven't had time to do that. This
Huh?
I haven't.
I put a deadline in there.
Hey, man, I didn't read that text till the other day. Man, I have not stopped moving. Man, and this week is gonna be even worse.
Hey man, let me ask you this. Did you stop reading all your texts?
Pretty much.
No, you didn't.
Pretty much.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
How you figure?
Cause
I sent you a text.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, man, it's and I'm glad you
All
said
I
that.
needed was I'm in. That's
Well,
it.
I haven't got in.
What are you talking about? You saw the text. You chose not to respond.
I'm
That-
in.
Yeah.
That technology nowadays lets you
I'm
know
in.
who read it.
I'm in. I'm in.
Okay. Thank you.
But I wanted to talk about, man, I had one weekend last weekend. Went to Springfield, Missouri.
I'm gonna say everybody has just one.
Play-
weekend.
play-
Just one.
He
Just
started
one.
off.
No,
It's just one. It's 2 days with just one weekend.
hey, man, it's a week later, and I'm still dumbfounded. We lost $675 with 4.4 seconds left on the clock.
How did they do that? They hit it. Please explain the play.
First of all,
Coach Junior's corner starts right now.
Yeah. Start the music. And when you start a story, it started with some context.
Hey, man.
Don't just
Hey,
say,
man.
"Man, that was a hell of a weekend. I lost $657.
I had one weekend of all the weekends.
Was you gambling?
Hey, man. Don't tell me how to start myself.
Just said you start your story all wrong.
Hey,
Don't
So
nobody
yeah,
knows
tell
what
us,
you're
tell
talking
us how you lost all this money in 0.4
hey,
seconds.
okay. We went and played in the showcase.
about. We gotta work on that.
Got to work on what?
Your intro, man. The music.
And we're back.
You do know we never went nowhere, right? all right.
We went and played in
Tell your story.
we went and played in the showcase.
OEB.
Springfield, Missouri. The champion of the showcase got nationals paid for and the summer kickoff paid for.
Okay. That's where the money comes in?
That's where the money comes in.
Okay.
So we ran through every team that we played. The girls. The boys lost in the semifinals to a team they had. That sound what? Gonna say it so I can.
I ain't saying it on the mic. You said it. I ain't gonna repeat it. We ran through every team with the girls. What? Anyway, my bad.
No, the boys lost to a team. Man, they had a guy going to Princeton, one going to.
He's educated, okay? But he can
well,
hoop too.
no,
That's
no,
D1, man.
No,
D1,
that's
D1,
D1.
D1.
He's good talent. Princeton, Purdue, what was it? Mississippi State. So they had a team full of
D1 prospects.
D1 prospects, D1 commits, not prospects
Oh,
anymore.
sorry.
So No, they hadn't signed yet.
Oh, just verbals.
You know,
verbals.
Yeah, verbals. So that was that. You know, I heard that too.
Hey, Max Kellerman farted like twice on the air last week. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, I was
Trying to hold it in.
trying to hold something.
Well, yeah, it came out
Kinda
clearly on
like-
the mic. Like you put the mic down here. You actually took the mic off and put it down here.
No, it's in my throat. My bad.
Really? Wow.
So
Don't eat
now,
that again.
not to the girls' game.
Okay.
We was up by 8 points. It was like 2 minutes left in the game.
Hold on. Say it again. You was down. You was up
No,
or down?
we was up by like
8
8
points?
points with 2 minutes in the game.
Oh, I thought you said seconds. I was about to say.
Wait, who was coaching?
Me.
Are you coaching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all was up 8.
We was up 8
Okay.
and
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Okay.
In the bonus, so we shooting free throws. Continue to get fouled. We missed about 8 free throws in a row. They go score. A minute and 12 seconds left. I call a timeout. Your truck running?
Yeah, I just think it is your truck, dude.
You think it's my truck running? I didn't hit the alarm though. I mean, if I hit it 3 times, it'll start.
It just shut
You
off.
just shut off.
Maybe it wasn't.
It's got to be somebody else pulling.
Somebody
But
pulled
anyway.
up. Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I calls the timeout at a minute and 12 seconds left. We up by 6. I tell my point guard, don't pass the ball. You keep the ball. We up by 6. Goes back out. Trap comes towards the point guard.
She holds the ball.
My post dives to the basket. She throws the ball to the post. Ball goes out of bounds through her legs. They go down, they score. We up by 4. They scored. They immediately.
What's the time? Less than a
At,
minute
at that time, we're at like 40-something seconds.
Y'all up 4.
We're up 4.
Okay.
They score the basket. We're up 4. Take the ball out immediately. They trap. We turn the ball over. They get the ball, comes back.
Did you tell your point guard to do the same thing?
Yes.
Oh.
I said I don't want the ball in nobody's hand.
And she passed it again?
Well, she had to get through the trap on that.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't. You know, she couldn't dribble through the trap, but they was looking to. They was gonna foul her anyway, but you know she just
They
bounced
forced a turnover.
That she bounced the ball off her foot. Ball goes out of bounds.
Them traps.
Yeah, them traps. So 12 seconds left. They call a timeout,
Okay.
and
You
I
guys
said,
still up by 4.
yeah, we're still up by 4.
12 seconds?
12 seconds.
Okay.
And it's their ball.
It's our ball.
Y'all's ball.
They
call
still-
timeout.
They call timeout on our inbounds when.
Okay.
So when
No.
she turned the ball over, did they
No.
score? Because they was up 4. You were up 4.
On the trap.
She turned the ball over trying to
No,
split the trap.
they called the timeout when they made the basket to make it 4. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And then they called timeout. Then that's when they set the trap up. So it's under a minute, like 42 seconds left. Turn the ball over. They go and score. We up by 2. It's like 30 seconds left. We gets the ball up. 8 seconds left in the game. They foul. We go to the free throw line. We only up 2.
You say there's 12 seconds left?
12 seconds left.
Okay.
Missed both free throws. Takes the ball out. They call a timeout again. They take the ball out. They call a timeout again when they get to half court. It's 8 seconds left.
They missed free throws. You missed both free throws?
Missed both free throws.
They got the rebound?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then got the ball to half court and then called timeout. So it's 8 seconds left in the game. Come out of the timeout, the girl gets the ball, head of steam. We have been saying the whole weekend, even though we're in man, you have to shift and adjust. Help defense. Been saying it all weekend. So finally, my girl shifts on the drive to the basket. The girl hits the layup to tie the game up. There's a whistle with .4 seconds left. The girl goes to the free throw line, hits the free throw. We lose the game by 1.
So she got an and one.
Yes.
That's a nightmare. So first of all,
So that's why I'm saying a week later.
First
I'm
of all-
still,
Is it poor playing or poor coaching?
hold on. I'm supposed to get all up in this like Stephen A.
I'll mute my mic.
and love you to death, Unc. You started off the story talking about you lost $600 some odd dollars in 4 point whatever seconds.
No,
player,
point
you lost $600 some odd dollars in 2 minutes, up 8 points with 2 minutes left. How in the world did you let that happen? Come on, coach.
we missed free throws.
Come on, coach.
Opportunity was
Don't
there.
blame the players. It's lack of coaching.
How is it lack of coaching and you
Man,
going to the
if
free
you
throw
tell
line?
your point guard, all right, little girl, don't get the ball to nobody, and then they come and trap you, what's she going to do? She don't know what to do. She don't know who to get the ball to because you told her not to pass the ball, and then she tried to pass the ball at the last minute.
She first team all state, so
Don't,
you can't.
man, you got to do better than that by your players, man. You can't. And then you try to put it on your players by saying, man, we missed 8 free throws in a row.
We did.
She lost the ball between her legs. Come on, man.
So
Draw up a play, Scott Brooks. Draw up a play. Make adjustments, Scott Brooks. Come on, Scotty. Cannot believe you could come here and tell me that you lost $657 with 4.4 seconds left.
Point
when
four.
you
No, point
with
four.
0.4 seconds left. When you know it was 2 minutes. You up 8 points. 2 minutes left in the game.
Lose by 1.
It's ridiculous. Asinine.
Yeah, Stephen A.
Come on, man.
really,
Love you to death, man. Love you to death.
So
One of my favorite people in the world. But you out your mind.
So y'all. So what play did you draw up with the point?
He didn't draw a play.
No, with the point. No,
He told her, hold the ball.
no, with the
Here
point.
comes the trap. Hold it.
No, with the 0.4 seconds. What play did you draw? I mean,
He didn't.
The heave. Or,
it wasn't.
He didn't draw a play.
you see him looking.
No, 0.4 seconds. Really, you can't even get a shot off 0.4 seconds. You taking the ball out on the opposing.
We not going to talk about the 0.4 seconds. We want to talk about the 2 minutes, man.
I talked about the 2 minutes.
Did he go say,
Actually,
we all weekend,
Actually.
all weekend long, we've been telling them to shift on defense.
Actually.
All weekend long. It came down to the last play.
was a minute.
She had a head of steam, and we finally shift. And she
It
got
was
a
a
damn
minute.
and one.
it was a minute 59 seconds. Point. Was it 9-6?
He's telling this story. I'm thinking in my head, this is a nightmare unfolding right now. This is
Yeah,
the
it was.
reverse Hoosiers right here. This is crazy.
So that was a long ride home.
Yes.
I wouldn't have told nobody that story. You the coach. That's why I asked you who was coaching before you even started your story. Because I want to know who to put the blame on. Who lost the game with 8 minutes left, 2 minutes left with 8 points.
Hey, it was a nice lesson learned, though, I'm sure.
Man, so
yeah.
that's a
When y'all
What did the
pill
coach
to
learn?
swallow.
What did the coach learn?
Drop a play, man.
Man.
Can't rely on players.
Trust your teammates. Trust your
Can't
players.
rely on the players.
Trust your players,
Well,
man.
no,
You didn't
it's
trust your
not
players.
even that.
Figure out how to get through a trap.
No.
You showed your players in that moment that you did not trust none of them except the point guard, and she let you down the most. All state.
She's my best free throw shooter.
Obviously not. You don't have any free throw shooters.
Did she get to the line?
Because I could have swore I counted
Any
10
of that?
free throws missed in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, she missed 2.
Okay. It happens, man.
Players, OEB, I don't put that on y'all. I put that on the coach. That was on the coach.
Wasn't y'all's weekend? I mean, that day.
That's why he ain't been able to sleep and respond to text messages because he screwed up while he was coaching the last 2 freaking minutes of that game. Laid to death.
When's y'all next tournament?
This weekend.
Where at?
Fort Worth, Texas.
What's up? Funky Town.
All right, fellas, this has been another episode of Turn the Game the podcast. To download this episode, any that you missed, log on to turnonthegame.com, Spotify, Podbeam app, iHeartRadio, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts. You can also catch us at blackingstudios.com/turnonthegame. Thank you for listening, downloading, liking, and following the show. Don't forget to get at us on your favorite platforms. Our official Twitter is at @turnonthe_game. Follow us on Instagram at @turnonthegame. You can also email us at turnonthegame4@gmail.com.
Turn on.
Turn on.